Hello friends, welcome once again to Preeti's Kitchen. Today I am here with a special breakfast recipe from Kerala, that is tasty appams. So let's get started. For making tasty appams, first we have to make appam batter. For that I have taken 2 glasses of rice, soaked it for 6 to 8 hours, and then I have to grind it using some rice. It is cooked rice, any regular rice you can take. Near about 1 cup cooked rice I have taken. If you don't have cooked rice, you can take about 1 cup of poha soaked in water for grinding. For fermentation purpose, I am using active dry yeast. This is easily available in any supermarket. Now I am adding half a teaspoon of dry yeast into half a cup of lukewarm water. About 2 tablespoons of sugar I am adding, and about a pinch of flour. Any flour you can take, wheat flour or all-purpose flour. Now mix it well and close it with a lid and let it rest for half an hour. In this way you have to prepare a thick batter, because this batter after fermentation it will become little thin. So try to keep the batter little thick. Now I am adding this fermented yeast. So this frothing indicates that the yeast has fermented nicely, that we have to add in this batter. Mix it very well. After mixing it properly, close it with a lid and keep it overnight for fermentation. So next morning, take a cup of freshly grated coconut, grind it into a fine paste and add it into the fermented batter. You can do this step the previous evening also, but I prefer to do like this. Mix it well. Add some salt to taste, about half a spoon. Now allow it to rest for 15 minutes. Now take a appam pan. This is a non-stick version. In olden days, people used to prepare in cast iron pan. So here I am taking the non-stick pan. Add about 2 ladleful of batter. Spread it in circular motion so that you get a round shape of the appam. The appam should be flat from the borders and it should be little thick and spongy in the center. Now you can see the bubbles appearing. Now close the lid and let it cook on a low flame for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, our appam has cooked nicely. Oil is not at all required for such a cooking, because the pan is non-stick and even we have used coconut in this. So therefore it is very healthy cooking. Again repeat the same procedure. 2 ladleful of batter. The batter is of little porey consistency so that we can easily spread it in the appam pan. Make it a round shape. You can see the bubbles. And when you are spreading this appam, the flame should be little high. And then reduce the flame and close the lid. Wait for 3 minutes and your appam will be ready. Now, if you don't have appam pan, non-stick pan or a cast iron pan, you can take a normal kadhai which is available in our kitchen. Just grease it nicely before preparing the appams. Keep the flame high, let the kadhai become hot. By the time I will check my appams in the non-stick pan. Yes, it is ready. You can see the color. These are very tasty and healthy also. Just repeat the same procedure. Simultaneously you can make appams for the breakfast in this way, on the non-stick pan and the kadhai as well. So now our kadhai has become hot. Now we will pour 2 ladleful of batter. The same procedure we have to follow. Spread it in a circular way so that the center part is little thick and the surrounding part is very thin and crispy. Close it with a lid and wait for 3 minutes. Now you can see the appams. They have turned out very nicely. You can see the border, it's very crispy and very thin, and the center part is very soft like a cake. So this crispy and hot tasty appams you can serve it with any type of spicy gravy, either it may be veg or non-veg. I am serving it with a hot vegetable stew. The video of the vegetable stew I will be uploading soon. Till then, stay connected. Like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.